Hi, welcome to the session on the DevSecOps. I'm Narmada Harishchandra, Faculty of Graduate Studies and Research, Sri Lanka Institute of Information Technology. I hopefully by the end of the session you will get an idea about the DevSecOps. First, we move to the outline of this presentation. First, I hope to discuss about why we need DevSecOps, and then what is DevSecOps, and I'll discuss about the tools and processes of DevSecOps, and then implementation of the DevSecOps and challenges of these DevSecOps, as well as importance of the DevSecOps. Then I'll discuss about the summary of the DevSecOps. First, why do we need DevSecOps? Actually, DevSecOps is a new model that provides accountability for application security implementations, from planning, designing, development, quantity assurance, or testing to release and production operation. By implementing DevSecOps in their software development lifecycle, organizations will experience continuous integration, reduce compliance cost, and find that their code is always properly analyzed, tested, delivered, and released. DevSecOps enables the process of implementing security for everyone and makes them accountable. The need for security in DevOps is made by DevSecOps. This concept is an attempt at creating and improving modern security practices that can be combined in the fast and agile world of DevOps. It promotes an extension to developers goal of promoting relationship between developers and operators by involving security experts from the start as well. Since DevSecOps is a new trend, it is important to obtain an overview of the practices and experiences accumulated on the Dev. Prior to DevOps, organizations performed product security checks during the final stage of the software development lifecycle. This means that security was considered less important than at other stages, as the focus was primarily on application development. By the time the engineers performed the security checks, the product would have gone through most other stages and was almost fully developed. Therefore, discovering security threats at such a late stage meant rewriting countless lines of code, which was a painful, laborious, and time-consuming task. Not surprisingly, the patch is now a recommended fix. In this way, security was seen as just an indication that nothing was wrong, rather than investing the time and money needed to specifically enhance it in the pipeline. In infrastructure has evolved significantly over the last decade. However, there have been no comparable advances in most of the security and compliance monitoring tools. As a result, most tools can't test our codes as fast as a normal DevOps environment requires. The DevSecOps implementation has a direct positive impact as it helps manage these potentially challenges. Actually, what is DevSecOps? DevSecOps is a way to approach IT security with the idea that everyone is responsible for security. This includes injecting security practices into organizations' DevOps pipeline. The goal is to incorporate security at every stage of the software development workflow. This is consistent with previous development models. DevSecOps means that are not saving security in the final stage of software development lifecycle. Then we move to tools of DevSecOps. What are the tools? CI/CD tool, secret manager, version control system, Docker orchestration tools, as well as security analysis tool. Process of DevSecOps divided into 5 phases. There are dynamic testing, automated vulnerability assessment, automated integration, promotion, as well as automated deployment. Implementation of DevSecOps. There are main five phases are there. First phase is secure local development. What is secure local development? It means secure local development means secure local development start by implementing a safe working environment. Here is this. When developing applications, almost always use open source technology. Docker is very useful in this phase because it automates the development of infrastructure and services on the local machine. Therefore, if they are using this out-of-the-box Docker environment, make sure that are using the latest updated version of the Docker image and scan for vulnerabilities. Even images from official providers have vulnerabilities that require patching. The second phase is version control and security analysis. What is version control and security analysis? Enable the vulnerability by uploading the source code. Vulnerability can occur when multiple hands or people are working on parts of the code, especially when remote. The JIT system has significantly improved collaboration between team members and code. When team members upload code, we strongly recommended that you enable automated testing of code dependencies and code security. The third phase is continuous integration and build. We create a development image or package that need to make sure that your build tools or system have the appropriate security. It uses the HTTP protocol, is properly enhanced and protected, is used and protected to mitigate attacks, and is not accessible over the internet. The tools available here are Jenkins, Circle CI, AWS Code Build, Google Cloud Functions, and Azure. Then phase 4 is promotion and development. When deploying to the environment, try insert environment variables through CI/CD tools and managing them as secrets. To strengthen security protocol, recommend that properly encrypt and manage them. The last phase is infrastructure security. When app is developed, make sure that have an Intrust Detect System (IDS) tools such as Oasis or Wayfoo will help on this matter to protect all hosts. What are the challenges? The challenges of the DevSecOps. There are so many challenges of DevSecOps. Too many tools enabled can cause problems with the software development lifecycle. This is especially true if your team is unfamiliar with working related to DevOps security task. The main recommendation here is to start slowly. Start by enabling only the tools your team needs to get used to the process and add more when the team feels the process is ready. Then get used to the methodology. It will take some time for all teams to become familiar with the DevSecOps methodology. Culture and to continue to follow the norms required by the business. Keep up to date and guide your team on the latest technology. Just process work. Perfection is the another challenge. Keep in mind that not all DevSecOps processes are perfect, but they measure over time. The team always seeks perfection, but this only causes more problems with more integrations or dependencies. Then uh, we'll discuss about importance of DevSecOps. DevSecOps can increase product sales. The most important and obvious advantage of the DevSecOps approach is to improve overall security. As mentioned earlier, vulnerabilities can be identified very early in the pipeline, making it much easier to fix vulnerabilities. In addition, continuous monitoring enhances threat hunting capabilities. On the business side, the safer the product, the easier it is to sell. Discovering vulnerabilities in the early stages of the software development lifecycle means that the cost of fixing the vulnerabilities can be significantly reduced. Accountability is improved when multiple teams come together to work on security. Such collaboration facilitates the development of fast and effective security response strategies and more robust security design patterns. DevSecOps also minimizes the frequency of security bottlenecks. We don't have to wait for the development cycle to finish before performing a security check. These two factors accelerate the delivery speed of the product. Another area where DevSecOps is very important is ensuring compliance with industry standard regulations. Regulations such as the General Data Protection Regulations mean that you need to be very careful about data processing. DevSecOps provides managers with an overall overview of such measures and a better framework for facilitating compliances. So, then we discuss about the summary developed. DevSecOps is short for Development, Security and Operations. Its mantra is to make everyone accountable for security with the objective of implementation, operations, security decision and action at the same scale and speed as development and operations decision and actions. So today I close this session. Hope you learned something new. Thank you and have a good day.